The Pittsburgh Pirates were the cheapest team in baseball, but they will be winning the World Series in 2026. Here's why. Starting with their newest signing of Marcell Ozuna. Previously with the Braves, he kind of had a down year last year, but he is an all-star player at best. He smashed 39 homers and took 104 RBIs while also having a great eye at the plate and taking his walks in 2024. He had a 302 average and a 378 on-base percentage along with a 545 slugging and 924 OPS. That is insane. This is the guy that the Pirates have desperately been needing after having one of the worst offenses in the league for so long. Then if you follow this with the next offseason signing, you can see why things are starting to look up for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ryan O'Hearn has quietly been a breakout player over the last few seasons and honestly is super underrated. He has some elite numbers and a very reliable bat along with some pretty strong defense as well. Last year, he posted 17 home runs with a 281 batting average along with a 366 on-base percentage, 437 slugging, and finally a 803 OPS. Now, as a Dodgers fan, I got to see him a lot last year while he was on the Padres, and I will say it, he's pretty dang good, okay? By the way, little side note, this is the first multi-year deal that the Pirates have handed out since 2016. Golly, that is insane. But this shows that they are actually going for it this year, which is a really good thing for them. Now let's go ahead and talk about one of the more underrated moves in this offseason, and that is the trade for Brandon Lowe. Last year, Brandon Lowe hit 31 home runs with 83 RBIs, along with posting a 256 batting average, a 307 on base percentage, with a 477 slugging, and a 784 OPS. And he did all of this while being a very great defensive second baseman. He has borderline all-star production, and that is a huge upgrade that the Pirates desperately needed. These three new players give their lineup so much more depth, and not only their lineup, but their defense improves a ton. Now go ahead and pair these new players with the best pitcher in the league, and you are sure to get a good team. Because if you really think about it, what wins a World Series? Pitching. And what do the Pirates have? The literal best pitcher in the league, Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is a generational talent, and it is very nice to see this Pirates team go ahead and get some offense for him so that way he can actually have some run support for once. Over his whole career, which is only 2 seasons by the way, he has been the best pitcher on the planet, yet gets absolutely no run support, making his win-to-loss ratio be 10-10. That is just absurd, dude. It's crazy. If I go ahead and throw some stats up here, you can go ahead and see just how freaking dominant he is. He is posting a 1.9 ERA along with a 0.95 whip and a 10.3 K per 9, all while being only 23 years old. Not only this, but he throws 7 different pitches and has been developing an 8th one this offseason, dude. He is going to be unstoppable. But now that the Pirates are finally building around Paul Skeens, this year is going to be a fun one for the Pirates. Now go ahead and pair this with some of the prospects that will be coming up, and you have an amazing team. The Pittsburgh Pirates farm system is widely regarded as a top 3 farm system, and a lot of actually really credible news sources even say the best in the league. They have tons of high upside pitching in their minor league system. They can go ahead and call up and have an elite pitching foundation. Along with this, they have the #1 overall prospect, Connor Griffin. He has power, speed, defense, and literally checks every single box that you could have on a baseball player. He is only 19 years old, and in only 1 year, he's went from single A all the way up to triple A and is posting elite numbers. These numbers are 21 home runs with 94 RBIs and a 333 average. Oh my goodness. Along with this, he has a 415 on-base percentage, a 527 slugging, and a 942 OPS, dude. Golly. He is absolutely insane, and if he gets called up like he is predicted to, this will just solidify how good the Pittsburgh Pirates will be in the 2026 season. Finally, the Pittsburgh Pirates are in the weakest division in baseball, and that is the NL Central. They don't need to beat teams such as the Dodgers or the Yankees or the Blue Jays or the Mets or crazy teams like that. All they gotta do is just beat the teams in their division, which in comparison to the rest of the league is pretty calm. You only have to face the Cubs, which yes, signed Alex Bregman, but still they aren't that great to be honest. The Cardinals, who legitimately traded away their whole entire team this offseason. The Brewers, who also did exactly the same, even though they literally were the best team during the regular season last year. They traded away all their star players. And the Reds, who can do really good when they're hot, and signed Eugenio Suarez, but I do think that they are way too unreliable to be a great team. Now sure, the Pittsburgh Pirates winning the World Series might be a little bit of a stretch, but if everything goes right, the Pirates will be a serious contender this coming year. But what do you think about the Pirates, and what MLB team should I make a video about next? Go ahead and comment those down below. And if you really want to support, you can go ahead and leave a like, go ahead and subscribe for more MLB content, and go ahead and leave a little hype if you were on mobile. I would really appreciate it, and I appreciate all y'all for watching and enjoying, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.